And now that cry for help from Syria as the United States ponders what this country should do. Thousands of people tonight reported to have been killed by the forces of their president Bashar Assad. These pictures putting pressure on the UN and the U.S. to do something, but what? ABC's Global Affairs anchor Christiane Amanpour here right now. Christiane.
Dan, that's absolutely right. Every single day now we're hearing more of these cries from help from inside Syria. They're loud cries, and for now though the US administration is trying to figure out how to ratchet up diplomatic and economic pressure against Assad. But that approach could get harder as each day brings new horrors, especially to the city of Homs, which has borne the brunt of this massive escalation.
Homs, day 6. Every day, activist Danny Abdeldayan
just hit us with mortar bombs and tank shells. And
risks his life to document the horror happening in this city of more than 1.5 million people.
The bodies are in there. There's bodies in that house.
The center of the rebellion against President Assad, now under assault by Assad's army. Hundreds have been killed and many hundreds more injured over the last week. But doctors say it's not even safe to send them to hospitals because Syrian police are there. So they've set up secret field clinics. Doctors treating the injured are themselves subject to arrest. This is one of the few who's willing to show his face. We cannot do anything for this man, he says. He needs a hospital. He's dying. He and his colleagues work without anesthetic, sutures or blood supplies. Assad says that his forces are only killing terrorists, but doctors say Assad's rockets are hitting civilians, even children. Streets are deserted, civilians are hiding from the relentless assault. Danny is sheltering underground.
We don't want medication, we don't want food. All we're asking for is help. We want to get rid of this regime. It's killing us.
And that message is finally being heard over here. Senator John McCain wants the US and its allies to explore sending medical, technical, and even military aid to the rebels.
We ought to explore all of those options because the massacre goes on, and it's getting worse.
And so Senator McCain says, though, that that does not mean American boots on the ground, but he's very serious about trying to figure out a way of helping these people.
Yes, but is there a tipping point at which the U.S. is forced to do something as it was in Libya?
Well, I think if there is much more escalation, if there's air bombardments, and if the people can actually try to figure out a safe area, and if that is able to be protected by the United States, that might work. Perhaps the U.S. also is discussing with the UN recognizing the opposition as the legal and legitimate government of Syria.
The choice is getting tougher and tougher as these pictures come in. Thank you, Chris.